What's going on, everybody? Pastime Breaks here, and we're back today with another live rip. On the block today, number 2147 from the eBay auctions, 2024-25 PRIZM basketball. We got a full case of blasters, 20 blaster boxes, pick your team style. We'll get rocking and ripping here in just a couple minutes. How's it going, everybody? Sorry for a little bit of a late start, my apologies. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Monday, everybody. It's Monday. We made it through it. Monday's work day's done, hopefully, for everybody. Some of y'all midnight warriors out there, I appreciate it. Some just getting up and going to work. I understand it. Get it. How's everybody doing? Good start to the week. Gonna start off a little light this week. Little 20 blaster box, full case break. Go manga hunting. Continue our manga hunt. We are a lot of blasters into this hunt with no success so far. We're gonna keep it going until we find a manga, though. We'll get one of these days. It'll get there when we least expect it to. I already know. Y'all already know. Adam? With the Bulls, Spurs, Wolves, and Hornets? You feeling alright, buddy? What's going on? Did you misclick 4 times? No magic, huh? What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Alrighty. All spots sold, all spots paid for. I do appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this case cracked open. Let's get these blasters out of here. Let's rip some sports cards, shall we? Y'all ready? Left side, right side, and resuming the manga hunt tonight. Yes, sir. We're gonna get us one. Gotta be this case? I hope so, James. I hope so. How you doing, my friend? This is case number... Oh, do y'all even want to know? I don't know if y'all want to know. I don't even like saying the number, to be honest. When I say the number, it seems disheartening. Ooh, that was loud, sorry. There she blows. Ah, fumble. Fumble on the field. Your Panini contact, there's gonna be a manga in here, Adam. Let's go. Nice. You put me in touch with him. He could have saved us a lot of time. You've got too many magic cards, you had to switch it up. No Paulo autos in this one, so you decided to take a pass. Wait till we got a shot Palo Autos again. At least a new one. I don't know though. I think the last one's gonna be tough to top. I don't know if we're gonna be able to top the last one. That's pretty far up there. Unless we're ripping rookie year iMac, you're there. You're in. Adam, I'll probably get that one shipped out tomorrow. Unless you want me to hold it and get it shipped in with this one. I don't think this break will be out tomorrow. But I'm going to try to have everything else out by tomorrow. So if you want me to hold it back and ship it with this one, I can do that. But it might delay it a day. Otherwise, I might just get that out by itself. Have, you know, 2 different shippings for you. Whatever's best with you, I'm cool with. Oh, you said the same thing. It's all the same to me. I can save it a day and issue you a shipping refund. You get a little discount on shipping. Or just get it out. I'll always try to leave that up to y'all. I default to save the money for y'all and issue everybody a shipping refund. But I understand some people want them quicker. And I definitely get that, so it's cool with me. Matthew, I got you, buddy. Yeah. Again, Matthew, it might push it back one day. Every time it's a new break, it might push it back one day. James, I assume you just to get yours out and then start a new shipment with this one possibly. Hoping it doesn't get lost in the mail. No, I hope. Don't even say that. Shh. Don't even put that out there. Never has, never will. Unless, Adam, if you want me to use the extra shipping you paid to put it towards like a signature confirmation, I can do that. Add a little extra level of security for you. Personally, I'm not a fan of signature confirmation because I'm never awake when my mailman shows up. Usually, unless I'm just going to bed. But so it's always a pain in the butt for me. But luckily, majority of my delivery drivers know me. And they'll hook it up. Except for FedEx. FedEx won't do it. They're kind of a pain. UPS, good as gold. USPS, good as gold. DHL, the worst. Mailman knows your packages? That's nice. That's good. Alright, y'all. We're off like a herd of turtles. X23, thank you for the sub. Coach Pop approves. Jalen Williams. Cole Anthony on the cracked ice. First parallel of the break for the Magic. KCP back to the Magic. Rubbing it in, Adam. And Zach Edey. Don't mess with the Sohan. Green, Marcus Sasser. And Matas Buzelis. Rookie, Chicago Bulls. There you go, Adam. Little Matas base rookie for you. Bol, Scotty, cracked ice, Raptors. Zachary Richauche on the deep space. And Pistol Pete. Nick Smith Jr. Do we have an auto here? First blaster of the case? That's nice. RPE ADB. Dembona. We should have known. Sixers. On the rookie penmanship. Dembona. God's Patrick. There you go, buddy. Silver or green dominance. Steph Curry. Nice one there, Warriors. And Kyle Lowry. Well, we have seen a couple cases here and there without an auto, so locking up an auto early is nice, especially a rookie penmanship. I'll take it. That's not a bad auto by any means. With the rate the Sublimes are and do not sell well, yeah, Sublimes, surprisingly, as rare as they are, not that good. Donovan Clingan, rookie silver. Nice one, Blazers. There you go, Matt. There you go, Matt. De'Aaron Fox on the cracked ice. And 2. Yeah, I don't think people realize how rare the mangas are. But also, these Sublimes are. But I think that when you put an insert like manga in there with Sublime, the Sublime is never going to perform as well. Dominance, Kawhi Leonard, and Karl Malone, the mailman. Not a bad first blaster. Nice clinging silver. Dembona auto. Steph Curry silver. Booze and Edie Rooks. We'll take it. It's the funny part is that our very first blaster case, we pulled a Sublime, and so I was like, oh, they're gonna be every case, you know, pretty easy to hit. Mangas are gonna be rare. No, we haven't seen one since. This is case number 16. Blaster case 16. Have not seen one since. Cam Christie on the cracked ice. Nice one. Clips. Khalil Ware, Emergent Silver, Heat, and Johnny Furphy. Green, Wendell Carter Jr. and Dylan Jones. Harrison Barnes, Jared McCain on the cracked ice Sixers. Alexander Sarr in the deep space, and Rasheed Wallace. Check is in the mail and you get it 6 weeks later. No, not the JJ. I don't know if the JJ was bigger than this card. Probably a little bit bigger. On card Paula to 25 out of iMac. So yeah, nice one though. Yeah, that was back-to-back JJs. That was insane. Didn't he have DJ? Westbrook. Orange. Seismic for the Raptors. Kelly Olynyk. Kelly, 147 of 199. Raptors going out to Ronald. And a Ron Holland rookie. Same pack. Same box. JJ McCarthy Color Blast. JJ McCarthy Red Auto to 99. And the night before that, from the same case of Phoenix, JJ McCarthy Gold RPA to 10. So yeah, we've got a little bit of a tear there with JJ McCarthy over the weekend. Dominance, Tyrese Maxey, and Steve Nash. See if this helps out a little bit. Looks a little fuzzy on there. Sometimes it's the lighting, sometimes it's the fingerprint. That looks a little crisper already. I think it's about time we get on a little heater with basketball. We've been a little slow on basketball lately. No, well, I don't know. We had some nice stuff yesterday. We hit the Ricochet White Sparkle. That was a big one. That was a big old hit. Miles Bridges. Matas Buzelis. Cracked ice. There we go. That'll work, Adam. Nice. Nebhard on the green. And Dembona. DeJounte. Green, John Morant, and Vince Carter. You need a silver DC Luck of the Lottery? Luck of the Lottery should be hobby exclusive, right? I don't think we get those in blasters. I think that's a hobby exclusive insert. There's a cracked eye Zach Edey, though, for the Grizz. Nice one, Quentin. Instant Impact Jalen Tyson. And Shenny. Nice Edie. Feel bad being on Spurs that I led Lee. So my Spurs, I give him first run. Lou Dort, Green, Aaron Neesmith, and Zachary Ricochet. I don't think he's usually in on Mondays. not normally blasters either. He'll usually sit them out, so I think you're good. Markel Fultz on the silver. Cracked Ice, Dwayne Wade. And Ryan Dunn. Dun. Alex Caruso, Terry Rozier. Emergent, Donovan Clingan. And Allen Iverson. Yeah, so if we can't get the Luck Lottery, Matt, I guess we'll just have to get the manga. I mean, I guess that's our only option, right? What's fair is fair. If we don't get the manga, we'll settle for a red seismic. Keontae George, Nick Smith Jr., Cracked Ice, Green, Jabari Smith, and Dirk Nowitzki. Matt, was it you that said what's going to come first, a manga or a Kaboom this year? At the rate we're going, it might be Kaboom. Ant-Man. And Nikola Topic. At least we know for certain we'll hit a Kaboom on release weekend for Revolution. Jordan Clarkson, Jaden Hardy on the ice. Dominance, Paulo Banchero, and Cody Williams. Josh Giddey, Instant Impact, Green, Nikola Topic. The Thunder, there you go, James, and KG. Those Thunder, tell you what, James, looking good. I don't need to tell you this, but looking good. They win by 50 the other day. Silver Scotty Barnes, Cracked Ice Holiday, Tristan Newton. They win by 50 and Shea only had like 12 points or something. Global Reach, Alperen Şengün, and Trey Jones, or Tyus Jones, little bro. I believe this is blaster number 5. Jabari, Cole Anthony on the Cracked Ice, Green, Jalen Duren, and Stephon Castle. There we go. There's a little Spurs love. And ooh, Orange Seismic coming back at us. Show us a rookie. Nope. Phoenix color match. Ooh, that's a nasty one. That might be the prettiest Orange Seismic in the set, honestly. How about Steve Nash for the Suns? Kenneth. Nashty. And Melvin Ajinka. $93 of $199 on the Nash. RJ Barrett, Cracked Ice. Rob Dillingham on the Instant Impact. And Bobby Portis. Emerging Green, Rob Dillingham. T. Wolves. There you go, Adam. And Ray. All the Magic Prisms, I know. Never fails, right? They need to step it up, James. That was a very poor performance. They're either going to step it up or they're going to give up. Jokic silver. Franz on the Cracked Ice. And Schroeder. I don't know. I see a team like Memphis, I could see giving up. I could see him throwing in the towel. Being like, eh. Emergent, Terrence Shannon Jr. And Jared McCain. How many Magic Prisms we're gonna pull for real? They just keep coming out. We did not get shipping notification on our PRIZM NBA trading card box, parentheses China. So that's going to have to wait one more day. Hopefully Wednesday night we'll have that. Brooke Lopez on the green. And Dilly Dilly. Dominance green, Kevin Durant. And T-Mac. Luka. Grant Williams. Instant Impact Reed Shepard. And Grady Dick. OKC is deep. Wiggins. Be a big star on another team. Yeah. It's like that sometimes. Well, what's tough is you got to capitalize on that like this season because, you know, when his contract's up, they won't be able to re-sign him. He's going to get paid. Grant Williams on the green. Back-to-back Grant Williams color. And Beasley. Starters could have had this tough game. Straight had 70 straight 20-plus games. Still that? Really? That's impressive. We got a 6-card pack here. A couple extra base, it looks like. Dominate. Silver, rookie, Tyler Kolek for the Knicks. Brooke Lopez on the ice. And Agent Zero. Habachi. Which means 6-card pack turns into a 2-card pack. Jacoby Walter, Donovan Clingan. It's funny how that works. Fabob, where's the Wizards at? I don't know. We've been a little shy on the Wizards, right? We're saving them. Saving them for the last half, I suppose. Not a bad 2-card pack, yeah. Clingan and Jacoby Walter emergent. Not bad. In the scheme of 2-card packs, that's pretty high up there. Spicy P. Emerging green, TJ Salon. And J. Will. Jaden Williams? Wait, what? Aaron Neesmith, Robert Williams, Sasser on the green for the Grizz, and Vucevic. WCJ, Suggs, Cracked Ice, Dominance, Ant-Man, and John Collins. Dude. Just throwing salt in the wound now, Adam. Follow. Chet on the green. And the Worm, Dennis Rodman. Monk. Silver, De'Aaron Fox. Cracked Ice, Peyton Pritchard. Jalen Tyson, rookie. Drummond. Global Reach, Nikola Jokic. And KJ Simpson, rookie. Blaster number 8. De Ocho. Maxi. Ooh, there we go. How about Stephon Castle? Cracked Ice. Yes, please, and thank you. Andre Drummond green. Pow. Sorry, Donovan. The Real Deal. Shaden Sharp. Global Reach Silver. SGA. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Those true silvers look so nice. And Kaishan George. There's some Wizards love. We got the scent at least. We're on the right track. That's a pretty Shay. Pretty Shay. Tari Eason. Tyrese Halliburton. On the cracked ice, Pacers. Dominance, Jalen Brunson. And Cam Johnson. Tell you what, Pacers look pretty good. Sneaky good. Terrence Mann. Green Lonzo Ball. And Dr. J. They were teammates at UConn, that's true. They were, weren't they? Strother. I knew I liked Klingon for a reason. Arenas, Cracked Ice, Precious, and Lively. I knew Castle went to UConn, and I knew Klingon went to UConn, but I hadn't put it together they were at UConn together. Salon on the Global Reach, and Pacom Dariats. So what you're saying is that Klingon's going to become a Spur in a couple years? I'd be okay with that. He's the type of center that we traditionally get. Play Wemby at 4, have him at 5. Let Wemby stretch a little bit. Bronny on the ice. Lakers. Usho. Jonas Avalanzuenas and Hakeem Olajuwon. He's young, Adam. Raw. I think potential. There's gonna be 3 or 4 studs that come out of this class that we don't expect, I think. Gary Trent Jr. and Yves Missy. You only bought Charlotte for potential Larry Johnson on it? Nice. Little grandmama. Terrence Shannon Jr. cracked ice. That's a nice one, Wolves. You go Adam. He's a stud already. Dominance, KG, and Darren Holmes. We pulled a couple of grandmama autos. We pulled a nice one out of Choice a couple weeks back. Number to 8. Little green. Dominance, True Silver. LeBron James. There you go, you. And Brandon Roy. That's pretty. Sorry, Shay. It's LeBron, though. Spicy P. Karl Malone. Tristan Da Silva. LeBron James, Choctaws, Global Reach, Luka, and Jonathan Mogbo. You're grading the Castle Cracked Ice? I don't blame you. Looks pretty clean from the naked eye. Maybe a little off-centered, heavy on the right side, just a tad though. Top to bottom looks great. Judging from here to there, maybe just a hair. I don't know that. I think if everything else is good, it might still be a 10 though. The cracked ice are tough. It's tough to not find any print lines or flaws in them. The cracked ice, the pulsars, the hyper, they can be real tough on grading. Simons on the cracked ice. DeAndre Hunter Green, and Malachi Branham. But for that reason, because they are so tough, if you do get a gem on one of them, they hold a big value, big uptick. Dominate in green, and the round mound of rebound. Sir Charles. You got an Ant-Man cracked ice 10? Nice. Rookie year Ant-Man. Keontae George ice. Instant Impact. Bo Carrington, and Anthony Black. I've got a ton of rookie year Prism Anthony Edwards boxes. Should start throwing in the breaks every now and then. Dominance Green, Luca, and Jalen Wells. I think they're the retail boxes, which have autographs in them. I think one auto per box, so I think Ant-Man rookie autos are potential in those. I think those are live. Ant-Man Silver, there he is. LaMelo on the ice. And Cam. Speaking of Ant-Man rookie years, LaMelo as well. Emergent, Castle, and D-Wade. The non-unanimous Rookie of the Year. It's gonna be crazy. Spurs are gonna get 3 Rookies of the Year in a row. I don't think that's ever been done before. I don't know if 2's ever been done before, and Spurs are about to have 3 in a row. Wild. Halliburton, Kristaps Porzingis on the Greek ice, De'Aaron Fox on the green, and Dylan Brooks. Julius Randle, Zach LaVine, green, Scotty Barnes, and Magic Johnson. Wemby, Castle, and Cooper Flag. Easy peasy. Mitchell Robinson, Khalil Ware on the Instant Impact, and Jacoby Walter. Pops is giving his life to make that happen for real. Cole Anthony Green, and Isaiah Collier. Spurs have 2 lottery picks this year, thanks to the Hawks missing out. Devin Carter, rookie silver. A little smudge right there. That looks like it might wipe off. Who's got the Kings? Matt, if you want me to give that a little wipe, I can. It's up to you. Looks like a little smudge, but I think if microfiber would probably get that off for you. Cracked Ice, Jakob Poeltl, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, Pop was in the hospital again earlier this week. Hate to hear it. Dylan Jones, Emergent, and Eves Missy. I don't think it was as serious. They didn't use the word stroke again. They just classified it as a medical incident. He was at a restaurant, had a medical incident, and ended up in the hospital. Kept him overnight, I think. Hopefully just more precautionary than anything. Get well soon, Spot. Get well soon, Pop. DeJounte, Nikola Jokic, Cracked Ice, Silver, Trey Jones, and Shenny. Yeah, I don't even want to say it out loud, but I mean, it might be time to call it quits. I don't know. I'm completely against it. I'm just saying. Woo, there we go. Instant Impact Silver, Stephon Castle. First one we've seen in the case of the Instant Impact Silver, and it's a good one. Definitely take that. And Zachary Richarche. Spurs might have 2, Adam, for that matter. Grading? Let's go. Patty Will, Victor Wembanyama, Cracked Ice, Dominance Joel Embiid, and Dun Dun. Second year Wemby. We can get it in a sleeve. There we go. Austin Reeves, Curry, Green, Andrew Wiggins, and Allen Iverson. Alex Caruso. Double parallels, AJ Johnson, rookie silver for the Bucks. There you go, Kenneth. Cracked Ice, Miles Turner, and Johnny Furphy. A little bit of a smudge on the AJ Johnson too, kind of right there. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. Does look like it would wipe off though. AJ Johnson, that's James' little sneaky value player right there. James turned me on to him. Emergent, Bronny James Jr. and Dylan Jones, rookie. Blaster number 13. I see some glitter. We haven't seen a numbered parallel in a minute either. I feel like we're due for a numbered hit. Usually get about 4 or 5 per case. I think 4 is the number we usually see per case. Jalen Green, cracked ice. Simons on the green. And Bobby Clinton. Simons, Simmons. I feel like half the time I say Simmons, half the time I say Simons. Deep Space, Ant-Man, Green, T-Wolves. And Baylor Shearman. Chris Levert, Shaden Sharp, cracked ice. There you go. Matt will take that one. A little shade for you. Shepard on the deep space, and Larry Legend. Now I could see the Spurs end up. I don't know what the draft's gonna look like. I mean, obviously it depends on what pick we get, but I think for some reason I have a feeling we're gonna get VJ Edgecombe, kid from Baylor. We like those guys. Those lengthy 2 guards, 3 guards. Turn him into a defensive specialist. Alexander Sarr. He's from the Bahamas. We like Caribbean players. He's from Baylor. We have other Baylor players on our team. Sohan from Baylor. Little Baylor connection there. Little Texas connection. Signs seem to be pointing that way. Dominance, Trae Young, and Vince Carter. I could see us, I don't know, there's a lot of things I could see happening. Spurs are sneaky with their, nobody drafts better than the Spurs, so I could see us trading our 2 picks, trading up to get a higher pick. I could see us trading away both picks, trading away 1 pick, keeping 1 pick. Usually there's a guy that we want. If we're not going to be able to get that guy, we'll either trade up for him or we'll just sacrifice. There's usually not 2 guys that we'd be super high on. Darren Holmes on the green emergent for the Nuggets. Just like last year. We got Castle at our pick. I think the 5 pick. We had the 7 pick also. We traded it away. Said, well, no, we don't even need it. LaMelo Green and B. Roy. Cam Reddish, Jordan Poole on the cracked ice. There's an instant impact, Donovan Clingan. And Tristan da Silva. Ice Tray. Green Keontae for the Jazz. And Jonathan Mogbo. Mogbo's been our guy as of late. Cade Cunningham. Silver, Laurie Markkinen. Cracked Ice McCollum. Tyler Smith. Emergent, Bub Carrington. And Dominique Wilkins. Alright, come on. We gotta get hot here. Last 6 blasters. Let's get some heat. Manga? Manga? Sasser. Chet. Cracked Ice Chet. Green Misic. And Tyler Kolek. Global Reach Green, Luca, Lulu, and the glove. How many mangas we pulled, Adam? Well, mangas are blaster exclusive. They're not in hobby, only blasters this year. Trey Jones on the Cracked Ice. Instant Impact, Bronny James Jr. and Devin Carter. I think we have pulled 2 mangas, but one of them was from 2023 PRIZM football, and the other was from I think that might have been it actually. We have not pulled a manga out of this year's PRIZM basketball, but we have only ripped 215 blasters so far. Or excuse me, 315 blasters so far. Peyton Pritchard Green and AJ Johnson. 315 blasters. Today we'll total off to 320. 40 mega boxes. Wemby Silver. Let's go. Jordan Clarkson on the ice, and Harrison Ingram. So, you know, puts it into perspective to those people that are doing their car rips in the parking lot after buying 2 or 3 blasters and hitting one, how tough they really are. Emergent, Zachary Richauchet, and Timmy D. We're gonna hit one though. We will hit one. Or we'll die trying. It's going to be like 2032 and I'm going to be like, alright guys, I just found another case of 24-25 PRIZM blasters. It cost me $4,200 for the case, but here we go. Red Seismic incoming. For the Heat. Terry Rozier on the Red Seismic. Cracked Ice Ant-Man as well. And Terrence Shannon Jr. I hope it don't sound like that in 2042. I'd be pretty rough off if that was the case, but 74/299 Terry Rozier, Red Seismic. And I hope a case of blasters isn't $4,200 that year either. But they might all be dried up by then. Quickly on the green, and Bronny James Jr. Gary Trent Jr., Jabari Smith Jr., all the juniors, Jason Tatum Sr., and Cam Spencer. Dame time. Green, Jay Crowder, Bucks. And Carmelo Anthony. Hawkins. Silver, Miles Turner. Jalen Duren on the Cracked Ice. Antonio Reeves, rookie. Nevi, Emergent Dalton Connects, and Jeremy Grant. Black number 17. Mangas only show up for the thumbs up, though. Mangas only show up for the thumbs up. Right now, it's showing 0. Zilch. So that might be the reason. There we go. Alright, we can do it now. 2 on the cracked dice. Green, Dame Time. Color match Bucks. And Tyler Smith. If we don't hit it, y'all can unlike it. But just in case, hit it for the meantime. There's a little cracked dice for the PC. Matt, they were talking about most underrated players yesterday, and I said if you were here, you would have thrown his name in the conversation a little bit. There's a little Kevin Durant, Green, Jordan Hawkins, and Dominique Wilkins. Rui, Kyle Lowry on the cracked dice. How about Castle, Stephon, Instant Impact, and Bobby Clinton. You would have kept quiet so you can afford some of his side cards. I feel you. It's like, shh. Don't ruin it. We got a good thing going. Silver Dominance, Donovan Mitchell, Spider, and Shearman. I was just typing in NBA scores today. It pulled up the Knicks Pistons game. 94-0 final. Knicks. Wow, that's impressive. It's hell some really good defense there. Malik Beasley, Pistol Pete on the cracked dice, and Larry Bird. That's some stellar defense. Let me click on that. Unavailable. Check back later. Okay. Giannis, Tatum, Eves Missy on the Emergent, and Alexander Saw. Number 18. Second team all defense. Hey, now's about the time in the career where you start seeing that. What's he, third year, fourth year now? Going into fourth year? Booker, Andrew Wiggins on the cracked dice, Taylor Hendricks on the green, and Dalton Connect rookie. Second going into third. Yeah. Now it's about the time where you start seeing that leap. Luka, green Mavericks. And the Admiral. David Robinson, one of the more underrated centers of all time. Yeah, don't get me wrong, everybody knows he was great, but I think he doesn't get that top nod. It's top tier status like he should. Same with Hakeem. Hakeem's up there, but he should get that, like, Hakeem should regularly be in the greatest of all time conversation, arguably. I don't think he is, but I think there's an argument to be made for it. Jacoby Walter on the Instant Impact, and also Iguodala. Pods, Karl Anthony Towns, Instant Impact Silver, Cody Williams for the Jazz, and Khalil Ware. Nicholas Claxton. Silver, Russell Westbrook. Jordan Clarkson. And Shaquille O'Neal. Westbrook played good game 1. I think there's a little redemption in that series, though. Is he doing anything tonight? Westbrook. 5 minutes, 5 points. 2 rebounds. Nice. Jokic, 15 minutes, 5 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Jokic, quiet night so far. Emergent, Isaiah Collier, and Norman Powell. Number 19. Relatively low-scoring game in Denver, 42-39. 4 minutes to go in the second. Grant Williams, Anthony Simons, Jalen Suggs on the green, and Casey Wallace. There was some stat I saw earlier today. There's been 6 players that have ever scored 700 points in one postseason. And there were a couple interesting names on that list. Spicy. And Jalen Brunson. I think it was LeBron. Or maybe, I don't know, do y'all want to guess? 700 points, one postseason. 6 different players. Cracked Ice, Keontae George. Jason Tatum on the deep space. And Yao Ming. I gave y'all one already. that was an easy one, though. Anytime it's an all-time question, LeBron's always an answer. Usually the first answer. Jose Alvarado. Instant impact green. Castle. Man, Castle making a run tonight. Good case for him. Good case for the Rookie of the Year. And AJ Mitchell. No guesses? Alright, I'll spoil it then. Gary Payton on the silver. Carmelo LaMelo on the cracked ice. And Nikola Dursic. It was LeBron. No, I lost my train of thought. LeBron, MJ. Kawhi Leonard was on there. Shaquille O'Neal was on there. Hakeem Olajuwon was on there. And can't remember the 6th one now. LeBron, MJ, Kawhi, Shaq, Hakeem. It was not Curry. It was not KD. Dominance, Anthony Davis. And Penny Hardaway. Nope, wasn't Barkley. Barkley, they only made it to the finals once, right? They made it 1 year versus Chicago. 93. Had to have been 93. Or it could have been 96. There we go, a little red seismic to finish us off. First up, Vucevic on the cracked ice. It wasn't Kobe. Surprisingly, Kobe wasn't on that list. Oh, I remember who it was now. I just got it. Red seismic for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges. And Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, surprisingly, Kobe was not on the list. Shaq was, but Kobe was not. But you're in the right era. You're dead smack in the right era time of basketball.
Keontae George, Jonathan Kuminga, Silver Emergent, A.J. Johnson for the Bucks. Couple nice A.J.'s tonight. And Jared McCain. Not D-Wade. That's a good guess, though. It would have been tough for D-Wade because he had LeBron, and before that he had Shaq. If he would have done it, it would have been that Shaq year, but I don't think they scored a whole ton of points that year. Simons, Jay Williams on the cracked ice, Luka on the deep space, and Dirk. Kind of pre-D-Wade. I mean, they were in the league at the same time together, but this player's prime was before D-Wade's prime. Clarkson, Reggie Jackson, Kyle Anderson, slow-mo on the green, and Nikola Topic. Silver Grady Dick, Jeremy Grant, cracked ice, and Cody Williams. And our last pack of the case. Andrew Wiggins, Jalen Johnson, Dominance Luka, and the big ticket Kevin Garnett. And that will wrap us up. I appreciate you guys for hopping in, hanging out, breaking with me. Let's do a little bit of a recap. Enjoy the chat. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope y'all are well. Have a great week, all. We'll be back tomorrow night with more basketball. Tomorrow night, 10 mega boxes. We're going to keep up the retail hunt a little bit tomorrow night. Hopefully by Wednesday, we'll have a brand new PRIZM NBA trading card box, China. Little new format for PRIZM for us we haven't seen before. First year of it. James, I was asking you the question, and you were giving me the... What? If I asked the question, you gave the... I appreciate going on this manga jersey. Hey, I appreciate you, Matt. Thanks for hanging in with me. There you go, James. Good call, buddy. Yeah, it makes sense, too. I remember that year because the East, was it 2000? I think it was 2000. The Eastern Conference Finals, it was the Raptors and the Sixers. And it was like every single night, it was AI and Vince Carter. And one of them would score 50. Like every single night, one or the other. They were just trading back and forth. And so, yeah, it has to be, to get to that many points, they have to make it all the way to the finals. And they have to score points, so... Alrighty, let's do a little bit of a recap. We'll get it one of these days, Matt, for sure. I've got 3 more cases in stock. We'll run another one later. We'll do some megas tomorrow. We'll run another blaster case later this week. We'll probably, one day this week, maybe Thursday or Friday, we'll do 2 basketball breaks. We'll do an early blaster case, and we'll do a late hobby mix. And then maybe we'll do one on Saturday, too. We'll get there eventually. I should probably go ahead. Well, I don't want to order more blasters just yet. I think we might have it in this batch. Emergent Green, TJ Salon. Emergent Silver, Khalil Ware. Cracked Ice, LaMelo, Tumani Kamara. Game Time, Anthony Edwards, Chet Holmgren. LaMelo, Shaden Sharp, Nikola Jokic, LaMelo. Tyrese Halliburton, Chet Holmgren. Ant-Man, D-Wade on the ice. And... Ja. Some notable rooks: McCain, Sarr, Castle, Sarr, Richache, Castle, McCain, Castle, Booze. Silver, Nikola Jokic, A.J. Johnson, Devin Carter, Anthony Edwards, Tyler Kolek, Victor Wembanyama. Green, Luka. Cracked Ice, Zach Edey, Terrence Shannon Jr., Victor Wembanyama, Cam Christie. Bubble Reach Green, Luka. Instant Impact Silver, Cody Williams. Dominant Silver, Donovan Mitchell. Dominance Green, KD. Instant Impact Green, Topic. Ant-Man Deep Space Green, Darren Holmes Emergent, Rob Dillingham. And Silver, Emergent, AJ Johnson. Klingon, True Rookie Silver. Montas Buzelis on the Cracked Ice. Ronnie James Jr. on the Cracked Ice. and Jared McCain. Dominance green, Luca. Silver dominance, LeBron James. Global reach silver, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Steph Curry on the dominance green. Stephon Castle, instant impact green. Instant impact silver. Bada bing, bada boom. And cracked ice, bada bing, bada bang. Numbered hits, red Smizmix to 299. Mikal Bridges for the Knicks. Terry Rozier for the Heat. Nasty on the orange Seismic to 199. Nice color match there. And Kelly Olynyk. Man, even our Seismics were, outside of the Nash, a little tougher. We can't find a rookie Seismic to save our lives. Adembona on the rookie penmanship, though. There go Sixers. That's going to wrap it up. Appreciate you guys. Have a good night, y'all. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. As always, guys, much love and peace.